Peace to the planet. It's your boy Pimp Black of the Vein Verdi Podcast family. It's the time and what must be done. You've been sleeping under the rock for the last week, as you know, about 4 or 5 days ago. Viral video went out of brother George Floyd. Oh man, untimely death at the hands of probably one of the most corrupt, racist police departments in fucking United States of America. But we watched Officer Cracker take a knee on the brother's neck for about 7 to 9 minutes, and we heard the brother begging and pleading to be released. He said he couldn't breathe. I can't breathe. Brother cried out for his mom all the way up to the last minutes of his death, man. And you know, one thing we do, we know, one thing we do know is that what this is bringing about. You know, we got into this a couple of years back, family, and we are truly here. There's a lion asleep in Judah, family, and he has possibly been awakened. You know, this is some of the minister that one of the particular script. I'm sorry, I'm a little disoriented. This has been a lot, man. And chaos is going on around the city. A lot of chaos is going on around the city. In fact, let me take y'all to it. Let's see, look at what's going on, man. You know, pretty much, man, all your major cities, Denver, Colorado, Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, California, of course, Minnesota, where, you know, this incident took place. And, you know, here in Atlanta, you know, as well, New York City, there are protests being held. And, man, I'm looking at every single state, man. We burning everything to the ground. And I'm saying, you know, from these ashes, we're going to build us a new city, family. I truly believe that. It's only, you know, so long, family, that this racist ideology, this white supremacy ideology, that's the driving force in the United States of America. That's been the system. That's always been the system in America. This America was funded, this America was founded and built on the blood, sweat, and tears African American and Native American people. This was purposely done, sanctioned. This act was sanctioned by the Catholic Church, by even all your religious leaders back in the time. Like when this Constitution was drafted, family, when they drafted this Constitution, it had nothing to do with you and a black man, black woman. Nothing to do with you. You were a slave when their forefathers. I hate when I be seeing black people. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Good. For a minute. Yeah, but you know, I hate when I be seeing. Sorry about that. I hate when I be seeing black people. Hold on, losing the count, losing the stance. Let's see. All right, that's good. Yeah, that's great. But I hate when I be seeing black people. When we get on television, and you get all them chicken picking Uncle Tom ass niggas that get up there and want to scream about how unjust the system is. Like, at what point was this system ever for us? What point did it work for black people? Is this illusion of inclusion, y'all? And I do, and I, you know, and I gotta commend, like, y'all gotta remember, like, and it's not just where racism is done, you know, classism probably gonna have to replace this, because what you know, what you see a lot of, you know, a lot of younger kids, this young generation, man, ain't going for the bullshit, family. And I'm talking about the younger white generation. You know, let alone we know what we know what we doing. We know what our crew out there doing. We know what they built by. We know what they about, what they trying to make happen. But even the younger white generation out there, look at the screen. Look at all your protests. Minneapolis, that's a fucking melting pot. That ain't no, that's not no it's not no predominantly it's not a predominantly black it's not a predominantly black show. I mean city. No, it's not. It's not a predominantly black state. You know, it's mixed. You look around, even LA, you know, you got your Mexicans out there, you got a lot of whites out there, and of course you got us out there. It's been to the point of racism, this white supremacy is starting to white is turning more into an attitude and not just a color. Because there's a lot of them oppressed, a lot of white, I've been looking at a lot of white boys and girls went to jail today, family. You know, but you had a lot of that. You know, don't let it get it twisted. That, and again, even that, they're gonna go and get slapped on the wrist and get released. Because of course you're not a threat to the status quo. Not a threat to the status quo. But we know last night, right? Your boy DJT, he goes on the Twitter. Oh, let me find this shit. I'm gonna read it to y'all. Hold on. I want to read to y'all what Trump said. Because you know I follow Donald Trump. Hold on, I'm finna find it, y'all. I'm trying to find what this crazy shit Trump said, man. He said he tweeted some crazy shit about one in the morning. And he went on a couple. Yo, he done tweeted so much. I just sat here and read so much shit that I didn't even read at first. Yo, I didn't even read this at first. So wait, fuck it. I don't even want to put it. So look, he said, make a long story short, he was saying that the National Guard about to come in and the looting needs to shoot and make in the lines of it kind of incited violence, and it is more so incited what's going on right now, in which could be done purposely. I know he got advisors and shit, man. There's no way in the hell, even at this point, all these years later, his tweet can just go out without getting like viewed anything. Nobody can. There's no way in the hell that shit is possible, man. It's purposely done to incite this race war that we in right now. And I'm telling y'all, let me tell you something dumb in this society. If that's what happens, if you think we just gonna sit down, bow gracefully this round, oh no, no, no. The time And what must be done, family, we are here. It's official, ain't nowhere around. Ain't nowhere around that. That's for the enemy. Now, to you niggas, if you don't know your end game, man, you beat a dead horse. Look at this shit. Look at the difference. We out here throwing rocks and shit. Them people sparing y'all ass. You hear me? They sparing y'all because y'all don't really want to happen what you want to happen out there like that. You feel what I'm saying? This need to be done strategically. Now, what we doing, I don't condone it at all, but it has to be done. No question. Cause see, you continue to kill us. You can't continue to keep killing us. You can't continue to keep killing us. That shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna fly. Now we burn these motherfuckers down and we'll start every city, every major city. We can do 5 every 5 days. That what it take. We'll do 5 every 5 days. I'm looking at Cali right here, Denver right here, South Minneapolis right there. And they up in Los Angeles. I got Los Angeles on that screen up there. But it's bad, y'all. Ain't that bad. Hold on, let's see. Like with Steven Jackson was on the speaking about his friend Floyd. I want to play this for a minute. But no, let's this is a clip of Tamika Mallory and Steven Jackson speaking at the rally. I'll play this a little bit for the family. Let's get some volume on that.
Because this city, this state would prefer preserving that white nationalism and that white supremacist mindset over arresting, charging, and helping to convict 4 officers who killed a black man. That is the reality of what we're dealing with. This is not just a few cops doing things across the country. This is not a good cop versus bad cop situation. This is Ahmaud Arbery being shot down by white men on the streets of Georgia. Breonna Taylor being killed in her home. This is in New York City where we were until freedom. We were just in New York fighting the police officers who in the name of social distancing were damn near killing black young people on our streets. This is a coordinated activity happening across this nation. And so we are in a state of emergency. Black people are dying in a state of emergency. We cannot look at this as an isolated incident. The reason why buildings are burning are not just for our brother George Floyd. They're burning down because people here in Minnesota are saying to people in New York, to people in California, to people in Memphis, to people all across this nation, enough is enough. And we are not responsible for the mental illness that has been inflicted upon our people by the American government, institutions, and those people who are in positions of power. I don't give a damn if they burn down Target. Because Target should be on the streets with us, calling for the justice that our people deserve. Where was AutoZone at the time when Philando Castile was shot in a car, which is what they actually represent? Where were they? So if you are not coming to the people's defense, then don't challenge us when young people and other people who are frustrated and instigated by the people you pay. You are paying instigators to be among our people out there throwing rocks, breaking windows, and burning down buildings. And so young people are responding to that. They are enraged, and there's an easy way to stop it. Arrest the cops, charge the cops, charge all the cops, not just some of them, not just here in Minneapolis, charge them in every city across America where our people are being murdered. Charge them everywhere. That's the bottom line. Charge the cops. Do your job. Do what you say this country is supposed to be about, the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired. Don't talk to us about looting. Y'all are the looters. America has looted Black people. America looted the Native Americans when they first came here. So looting is what you do. We learned it from you. We learned violence from you. We learned violence from you. The violence was what we learned from you. So if you want us to do better, then damn it, you do better.
We gotta let that settle. Ooh, thank you. So we're gonna bring up our next speaker, who, as Adair said, traveled here from Texas. We can't imagine what you've been going through. Losing your best friend, George Floyd, to something like this, where the nation saw him plead for his life and have to take his last breath. Nobody should have to die like that. Nobody. So next up, we have Stephen Jackson, a former NBA player, best friend of George Floyd, standing here in solidarity. Please welcome him.
We'll play tomorrow.
Who said common sense was common? What happened to common sense? My brothers, I love y'all.
I love you too, bro.
My queens, I love y'all.
We love you, bro.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm hurt. I'm angry. But I ain't scared. I ain't scared at all.
That's right.
To my white brothers, I love you. Every race here, I love you. But it comes to a point now where if you love me and you not standing on the side of me, then your love don't mean shit.
Yes.
I'm at the point now where I'm tired of being a bigger person.
That's right.
I'm tired of walking around and seeing white kids and feeling like me being having a big heart and just giving love to every race and we not getting it in return. We entertain and we doing everything for everybody else, but we the ones get shitted on. I'm here because they're not going to demean the character of George Floyd, my twin. A lot of times when police do things that they know that's wrong, the first thing they try to do is cover it up and bring up your background to make it seem like the bullshit that they did was worthy. When was murder ever worthy? Never. But if it's a black man, it's approved. You can't tell me when that man had his knee on my brother's neck, taking his life away with his hand in his pocket, that smirk on his face didn't say I'm protected.
That's right. That's what it said. That's what it said.
You can't tell me that he didn't feel that it was his duty to murder my brother and that he was fine with it, and he knew he was gonna get away with it. You can't tell me that wasn't a look in his face. We've seen it so many times, and We see it right in our face and we don't get no justice. What happened to common sense? What happened to just opening your eyes? Your eyes don't work now. Videos, what is videos for? Videos don't work now, they don't mean nothing? Only when you black.
Say that.
My brother was someone who died trying to be a protector and a provider for everybody. But one thing a lot of y'all don't know, that's damn near every black man.
That's right. Talk about it.
Because where we come from, we have to learn how to protect and provide. How not? The ones that don't know how to protect and provide, the ones that ain't proud to be black, are the ones that get knocked off early. You have to be strong where we come from in order to survive, in order to be successful. It's 10 times harder. And I tell people all the time, the difference between me and my brother Floyd is I had opportunity. So many of my brothers are so talented and sitting in the ghettos and the hoods right now because they don't have opportunity. Big facts. And y'all wonder why we ain't. We're not just dying. It hasn't been fair to us. So at this point, y'all murdering my brother. Now I see y'all punching my women. We don't have a choice but to stop asking and not really demanding. It's time to start taking. It's time to start taking. And my voice is screaming farther than people know. Because I come from the dirt. I come from the mud. You dig what I'm saying? And the people behind me, they come from it too. And we here standing together. I need everybody to stand with us. If you're not with us, you're against us. And it's no more pacifying, no more straddling the fence. Either you got to play this our side or you're on the other side. There's no straddling the fence. I'm talking to everybody, black, white, blue, green. Come on. It's all right, Jay. It's all right.
We need to see some charges.
Imagine this. A man growing up in an area where the odds are already against him. Trying to figure it out. You know, they say experience is the best teacher. So you're going to make mistakes.
That's right.
Everybody going to make mistakes. You make some bad decisions. It happens. We all make bad decisions, right? We make bad decisions. Even being successful, I've made bad decisions, right? Very true. You get to a point where you make a bad decision and you end up suffering for it, going through time. Sit down, okay? You got to go through that. They say you got to rehabilitate yourself. You rehabilitate yourself. You have relationships with people where you're able to get away and try to better your life, right? Because you've been in the system. All they tell you, the only way you can get out of it is if you rehabilitate yourself.
That's right.
And when you rehabilitate yourself, you get out and you still treated like a criminal. Right? So stay with me now. Picture that. You get an opportunity to move away from the environment that brought you down. You get away, you be successful, you get a job, your life starts turning in the right direction. You stumble a little bit again. It's not worth your life though.
Right, that's it.
You stumble a little bit again, and you end up on the ground with a knee in your neck, screaming your mama's name, screaming your kid's name, going to the bathroom on yourself. Imagine if he was white. Ponder that for a minute. Imagine if he was white. It would be 30,000 more cameras in here. Let's keep it real. It's over for sugarcoating shit. Every news station would be here. Fuck it, the president might be here. The way he ride.
With the very fine people. Right.
We as black men we've seen a lot of stuff as far as murders and people being taken from us, right? True. But now, not only it's been seen by us and our brothers, but it's been seen by our children now. So I'm sitting there watching this, and my daughter tells me, Dad, I can't leave you. Because I seen what happened to your friend. And I think you need me. My daughter's 6 years old. But my daughter to see that and tell me that I need her at 6, imagine what the pain and the frustration is in my mind right now. Because my daughters are seeing police punch on them and slam them to the ground. And we ain't getting no justice. And we as fathers are starting to feel hopeless. And when we feel hopeless, we retaliate. And if you're not giving us no answers, we got to come up with our own answers. And we willing to do that. That's right. Understand that. We willing to do that. We're going to use our platform. I'm going to use everything I have to get a conviction, to get all these motherfuckers in jail. Excuse my French. I'm angry.
Speak your truth.
But I'm a proud black man. I mean that from the bottom of my soul. And I can say that and tell everybody here I still love you. But I'm at a point now, I don't need your love. I honestly don't need it. And want me to tell you why I don't need it? Because the love I need has always been here. It's always been here. We just haven't came together yet. But I'm starting to feel it. Come on. I'm starting to feel it. And I thank God for everybody here. But we came for justice. We came for convictions. I definitely came because this city is definitely going to take care of my brother's kids. He has 2 beautiful daughters that he can't provide for. 2 nights ago, I'm on the phone with Roxy. Gigi don't even know. She still ain't told her daughter. So she decides to tell her why I'm on the phone. Imagine the cries from a 6-year-old girl that just found out her daddy's been murdered for the world to see. Violently, for no fucking reason. 19 citations. A black man get 3 tickets, his license taken away. But you can have 19 citations as a cop and still have a job.
3 murders under your belt. 3 murders. Got 3 bodies.
How many open cases he got to this day? But this world has common sense. Common sense ain't common. Common sense ain't common. When you see one person and you treat them like shit, that ain't common sense. That's hate. And a lot of people have it. But you know what? It's building up in us. We can't love forever. We can't love forever. And the hate is coming out. And I'm afraid. I'm honestly afraid. Because I know what comes from hate from us. And I know why y'all so scared. Because y'all scared that we're going to pull a you on you. I know why y'all scared. Y'all been doing us wrong for so long, y'all think karma's gonna hit you right back. But we're gonna do this shit right. And it ain't gonna stop. I don't have no more tears, honestly. I've cried enough. I've cried enough. I'm here for one reason, for my brother's honor. He was murdered in broad daylight for the world to see, and nobody's in jail. Nobody's in jail. Where we go from here? Where we we go from here? To the front line. We going to the front line.
That's right.
And anything you see, so be it. So be it. So be it. I want you to see it, because this is real pain. How can you tell people to stop doing what they're doing when all you have to do is have common sense?
That's right.
Common sense ain't common. Common sense is not common. I'll walk right here and slap this man behind this camera. Common sense will say, we all saw him slap him. Am I right? Everybody in here gonna say we saw him slap him. Everybody saw it. Big facts. So everybody that see this man kill my brother, common sense ain't common. It's a new day, man.
Damn, family. Salute to the brother Steven Jackson. Salute to the Queen Tamika Mallory. Salute to everybody, man.
Outside in the